Welcome to Homesteading the Pioneer Way. Well, I'm in the big boy's pen today. As you can see, I have each one of them food, and I have to put one in one corner and one in the next, so they still go from one to the other. But I just wanted to say Happy New Year to everyone. And at least according to the calendar that we use, our Lord, the creator of heaven and earth, and all that is therein, says that April is the first month of the year, and it makes sense. Springtime is the beginning of a new year where everything's coming up, coming back to life. Last of March, 1st of April. So that's basically what I consider as New Year, but America considers January 1 New Year's. And so I'm in the buck pen today, and I'm wishing everybody a Happy New Year. And I'm saying Happy New Year to all the animals as I start my feed this morning. I've already fed the chickens, but I have shared those with you a few times. But this is the first time I've actually been in the buck pen. There's Apprecio enjoying his breakfast. And there's some hay. And there's Neha. Sadly to say, I'll be selling Neha this year. I bought him at 4 months old. And the little booger, I bought him in November when he was 4 months old. And I thought, I usually breed in November, or that's when I first started my herd. And I thought, well, he's so little, and I had just bought 5 does, and most of them wasn't breeding age. I mean, they could have been bred. They were like 7 to 10 months. One was 1 year. So they could have been bred, but I was going to wait till the next year to breed them in November. And come March, every doe I had started producing milk. And I thought, what? That little booger had bred everything in the pen, because I had him with the girls because he was so little. And I did not know that he could even reach them, much less be old enough. So I got a rude awakening. But he gave me 10 beautiful kids before he was a year old. And most of them had blue eyes. He has blue eyes. And I think all my does at that time had brown eyes. Okay, Preacher, you can't get out. And just about every one of them had blue eyes. And girls and boys. And I kept 2 of the girls. One of the little girls died. She lived about 24 hours, and she looked just like him. And she was going to be my pride and joy because I think he is so beautiful. And she died, and it just broke my heart. And she had blue eyes. So this year he gave me another one just like her, which is just like him, except her mom had some white around her ear. Well, she was black and white, and so the baby doe had a little white around her ears. I think they call that. Hey, Apprecio, get off of me! This big boy, who constantly, he's big as I am when he gets on me, constantly gets on me like he did when he was a baby. Now, Neha, he's a little skittish. I've loved on him since he was 4 months old. But as he got older, he's like, I'm a big boy now, I don't want love. So he don't love on me and don't let me love on him much. But look at this one. Okay, come on, get off, Mama. Mama loves you. Mama loves you, and you give me beautiful kids too. This one is registered, so he's a keeper. I'm trying to sell off my unregistered, and he's the oldest one, and I have gotten I'm keeping 3 of his kids, 3 of his girls. And he's bred again this year, so I may have another girl or 2 to keep. And so I don't need any more by him. Okay, quit licking the phone. So I don't need any more by him, and he needs to go to another herd siren. He's only 2. This will be his third kids I've gotten from him. But he's only 2 because he gave me. Okay, Apprecio. Mama loves you. Yes, I do. I love you. But Mama's got to go now. The rest of the herd, the little boys, which is right there behind these. This is a 10 by 20 canopy. And I've divided it with pallets and some more wire. And I've got the 2 little bucks in half of it, which is 10 by 10 area. And then these 2 big bucks in another 10 by 10 area. Which I think by the end of this year, they will all be together. And what I'll do is take that down and let them all have the whole 10 or 12 by 20 canopy. And it's got dog wire around it. And part of it's dog wire and part of it's this dog kennel. I used one section of dog kennel because it had the door. And, well, I can't get it closed with one hand. Let me see. Because this dog wire is kind of... Yeah, let me pause you. Okay. I will see you this evening. I will see you this evening, Apprecio. Yes, I will. He has given me absolutely beautiful black and white kids, which I've kept 2 this year. This was his first. This year was his first kidding, or first time he's bred. He was just a year old. Hey, and he gave me 2 beautiful daughters that I have kept. They're black and white. Their name is Mercy and Love. And so, sad to say, Neha's going to have to go. I really would like to breed him one more time. To try to get a blue-eyed doe like him. Because the one he gave me this year, that I love so much because she's just like the one that died. She has brown eyes like her mom. And the other one had blue eyes, so I would really like to get one blue-eyed just like him, if possible. But if not, he's got to go. I've just got too many of him. His line, which is a very good line. He came from registered bull stock. Well, actually, he had papers, but I couldn't afford them. When I first started, I just could not afford the registered does and bucks, so I got the unregistered. So, and they all came from registered stock and good milk lines, but I just could not afford them. So, they're great does and bucks, but they're unregistered, and I'm just going to let them go. And I hate it, but I've got, you know, a dozen does and 4 bucks, so. And the 2 little ones I bought this spring, which I'm fixing to go to. I'll show you them. Hey, Ishi. Hey, Ishi boy. How's Mama's Asa? How's Mama's boys, huh? How's Mama's boy? Let me get in. Let me get off the fence. Get off the fence. I think they were born in, I can't remember. I got them when they was 2 months old. And I can't do this. Let me pause you and open the gate.